Hey everybody, I'm Dan Karpuk here for TrendsCenter. Welcome back to another episode of Trend or Trap. As always, I am here with 3 MLB games to discuss, and today's episode, I have a little bit of a surprise for you, so definitely stay tuned all the way through the third segment for that. So, without further ado, let's get started with the Nationals at the Phillies. We have Zach Littell on the mound for the Nationals, 7-8 with a 4.94 ERA versus Jesus Luzardo, 9-5 with a 3.57 ERA. Per TrendsCenter, since April 30th, the Phillies have gone 19-2 on the money line, 90.48% for 14.7 units of profit. When their previous game was at home, the over-under was between 7 and 9, and Philadelphia was favored by minus 135 or more. So is this a trend to tail with the Phillies minus 220 or a trap to fade with the Nationals plus 180? I'm going to say that this is a trap to fade and go with the Nationals at plus 180. The Nationals have lost 5 consecutive Zach Littell starts and 8 of his last 9 starts. Those are great for the box score lovers out there. However, that is not because he pitched badly. In his last 5 starts, he got 1.8 runs in support and gave up only 1 earned run 1 time. His baseball savant profile is completely tainted by his early season results, and the Nationals have one of the best teams in the league on the road this year, while the Phillies have hovered around 500 at home. At this minus 220 price tag, I don't trust the Phillies and much rather back the Nats at plus 180. Jesus Luzardo has been significantly worse at home this year, posting a 5.53 ERA across 10 starts in Philly compared to a 2.01 ERA in 12 road starts. Yes, the Phillies lineup will be better with Luis Arias in it when he makes his debut. I don't know if that's going to be today or not, but this is really all about price. I'm going to say that this is a trap to fade and go with the plus 180 underdog on the road. Now heading into the Twins at the Royals. Joe Ryan is going to start for the Twins. He's 6-7 with a 3.52 ERA versus Randy Dobnak, 1-0 with a 1.04 ERA. Per TrendsCenter, over the last 22 years, when an AL Central team has played a divisional opponent after both teams were underdogs the game before, the favorite has gone 264 and 124 on the money line. That is 68.04% for 89.66 units of profit. So is this a trend to tail with the Twins minus 140 or a trap to fade with the Royals plus 130? I'm going to say this is another trap here. Since the All-Star break, Joe Ryan has looked really bad, giving up 8 earned runs, including 6 home runs to the Guardians and then 4 earned runs to these Royals last time out. Even without Bobby Witt Jr., Kansas City was able to plate runs against him, and especially when facing the same pitcher 2 times in a row, I like targeting the offense and don't really think that he is going to shut them down in this one. This is actually the 4th time this season that he's pitching against this Royals team. So they've seen quite a bit of him and will have a pretty good scouting report on him. Ryan has also allowed a troubling percentage of hard hits in the 22nd percentile and barrels in the 9th percentile. Kansas City surprisingly ranks 2nd in the majors in hard hit rate and 4th in average exit velocity, which is important to note against this pitcher in particular. Dobnak will also face the same opponent twice in a row. His former team, the Twins, he stifled this lineup with a 4-hit shutout through 7 innings en route to a 4-0 win last Wednesday, and has allowed just 1 earned run over his last 22 innings across 4 outings against the Mets, Padres, Tigers, and Twins. I don't think he's going to do that again in the rematch here, but he has allowed a very high ground ball rate at 54.9%, which has helped him achieve those numbers. Obviously, a small sample size. Randy Dobnak is not a great major league pitcher by any means, but the Royals do own a 26-27 home record, while the Twins have gone 26-30 on the road. Again, this is about the number. This is about the value, and that, in my opinion, is on the home team, Kansas City, at plus 130. Finally, heading into the Pirates at the Brewers, Jared Jones is going to start for the Pirates. He's 2-2 with a 3.81 ERA versus Logan Henderson, who is 5-1 with a 2.66 ERA. Per TrendsCenter, the Brewers have gone 11-1 on the money line. That's 91.67% for 9.55 units of profit, with Logan Henderson starting as a favorite in his career. Is this a trend to tail with the Brewers minus 165 or a trap to fade with the Pirates plus 140? Guess what? Get the drum rollers out. I'm going to say that this is a trap. This is the first time that I'm going to say that all three trends that I have uncovered are traps. So the Brewers have also have won 7 straight Logan Henderson starts, and Milwaukee has allowed just 2.14 runs per game in those outings. The 24-year-old is definitely part of the team's plans to be the frontline starter behind Jacob Misiorowski, and has the advanced profile to back that up. 96th percentile xERA, 88th percentile xBA, great strikeout rate, 96th percentile, 94th percentile walk rate, 84th percentile average exit velo, and 78th percentile hard hit rate, among more. However, is there that much of a gigantic gap between Henderson and the opposing starter, Jared Jones? I really don't think so. Jones has been very, very solid lately, posting a 2 ERA on the dot across 5 starts in July. In 27 innings against the Phillies, Braves, Guardians, Cubs, and D-backs, he allowed only 11 hits in 27 innings, and 6 earned runs in that span, with 33 strikeouts and 6 walks. Those are elite numbers, with an 88th percentile xERA and 88th percentile xBA. Jones owns also an 88th percentile whiff rate, 84th percentile striker rate, and more. So that advanced profile that I just mentioned for Henderson is pretty similar to his advanced profile. Sure, the Brewers have been great at home, but this Pirates team is dangerous. They could hang with anyone. The Brewers have also recently lost as gigantic favorites, so they're no strangers to doing just that. I think, just like the 2 games before it, I'm going to go back the underdog here and go with the Pirates at plus 140 as an underdog. So 3 games, 3 trends, 3 underdogs, and 3 trends that I'm labeling as traps on today's episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, and if you made it this far, enter code POD50 for 50% off your first month of TrendsCenter Premium Access. This is a great time to do so with football coming up. POD50 for 50% off your first month. As always, I am Dan Karpuk here for TrendsCenter, and I will catch you on the next episode of Trend or Trap.